Find your name. I'll give a small exercise I did because I'm currently located in Vasai where I don't know anyone. We had this municipal election in June 2015. Some days before that, I sat down and I made an Excel sheet of all the 19 buildings in my colony. I met the secretary and I said, give me the names of all adults in every house, flat by flat. So I wrote all that. Then I took the voter list which was as it was coming and I started putting down the page number where the names are put, the registration number, whether they have a voter ID. I did everything much before the election. On the election day, I sat down there and as the people came, people who had never voted, they found their names were there because we found they were put in some other ward. This is what the problem happens. You will find your name of all the people in the house will be in one ward and your name might end up in another ward. The funny thing is somebody who stood for a corporate election last time, Chetendra Singh Satnam, his name was in mud and he was staying in Evershire Nagar. So this is what happens. So what I want is, see, you cannot expect change to happen overnight. Please start working from today. As your corporate is doing everything, you also prepare the Excel sheets.
Any more hands going up, please? Yes. One minute, back to you. Ask questions, please. Be specific on questions.
The court has passed an order that paver blocks should not be used. But I still see paver blocks being used along the roads. Why is that?
They have passed a rule on so many things. Sakshi Maharaj is what is he screaming and yelling at the world. There's a Supreme Court order on this. So what people are now saying is that paver block should only be used on the what do you call it, the edge of on the where the utility pipes pass. Something that we fought for on Hill Road when we were doing it up is that utility should actually happen in the city. We are really the stepchildren of this PMC, you know, the real children live in the city. They have utility pipes along the sides of the road so that if one utility thing opens, you just open a bit of that pipe, repair it and go. You don't dig that whole thing, which is what is happening over here. So at least now what we are saying is let the paver blocks be used because you have paver blocks. Otherwise what they will do is they go and put it inside society buildings. Okay, so let those paver blocks be used on the side tracks so that to open them up and put them back is much easier. Another very important thing which is a High Court order which we don't know, you will suddenly see boards coming up. You see boards suddenly coming up and the road is shut off and work is going on. As per the High Court order, what work is going on, who is doing the work, when did the work start, when they expect the work to be finished, everything has to be on the board. If it is not on the board, go to your ward officer and say, please put it up, sir, otherwise I'm going to the press. Threaten everybody by going to the press. Contact people like Richa Pinto, contact people like Tanvi Deshpande, contact people who are from different newspapers. They are waiting for news like this. Of course, she wants news all the time. She is from my area, yes.
I was surprised that the best roads in Dubai are built by AGNI and here we have the Persians.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that paper blocks, you ask that question. So that
I have one.
Before any hands, because we are running
Hi.
most of the time, we have very strong men, the superman of our community, both are here, and we need their valuable advice for us. Nicholas and Godfrey, please. Valuable advice.
Yes. Yes.
And we keep the topic 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Dear friends,
A firebrand.
dear friends, I am an activist, corporator who was elected the only person in the whole of India during my elections. My election manifesto is on 100 rupees stamp paper. I am committed to my people. In those days, we didn't have electricity on airport land where there is a chunk of votes. 80% of my constituency is on airport land. I gave them in writing that within 365 days I will bring you electricity in your ward. The day I was elected, I sit in a grotto. I used to pray to Mother Mary that I have given such a big commitment. Now you are only my own inspiration. I used to go and fight in the corporation. मैं ये सीट गरम करने के लिए आने आया हूँ. मुझे न्याय चाहिए. बम्बई शहर में जहाँ तबेले में भैंस रहते हैं उनके इधर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, तो मेरे लोग जहाँ रहते हैं वोटर्स रहते हैं उनको भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी देना चाहिए. I tried to self-affiliate myself before the corporation, before the 221 councillors and the mayor, and on the 11th August 1994, and within a span of 2 hours, Sharad Pawar was in Delhi. He told him, Almeida, don't do anything like that. I'm coming to Mumbai on the 13th of August and I'll give you the NOC. I got the NOC, and today electricity is not only on airport land, it is on the railway land, the defense land, the solvent lands, all the land in the city.
Yes.
I'm fighting a case of the river pollution. Modi is fighting Ganga now in 2014. I am fighting my case. I have a PIL in 2011 when 28 rivers in the state of Maharashtra, the highly polluted rivers. The water which we drink also contains nitrate. I was really thankful that the Chief Justice Mohit Shah, who gave me 28 drastic orders that any industry polluting any river in the city, their electricity and water connection has to be cut down. And the first thing, Tata Steel and Jindal Steel's electric connections were broken down. Today you see all the 28 rivers, 50% of their water quality has been put on the website, MPCP website. You know the water quality of each and every river, of each and every. That is the work watchdog we both brothers are doing. Thanks. And we need to keep my brothers doing.
अरे भाई बनियागिरी क्या कर रहे हो? जोर से बजाओ तालियां.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends.
Good afternoon, sir.
It is a privilege to talk in front of this, distinguished Justice Nikula and Shama Kulkarni, because we have been working very closely in the city, maybe on a different forums, but to tell you that we two brothers, Nicholas and myself, we have made life miserable for the municipal corporation in the city of Mumbai.
Yes.
Whether it was the development plan, the last municipal commissioner Sitaram Kunte was sacked because of us, because of the errors which we exposed in the development plan. The municipal commissioner was sacked. Today also, whenever we write either to the municipal commissioner or the police commissioner, sir, sometimes the replies we receive within a period of 2 minutes. That is a kind of nuisance value we have created for the municipal corporation. And not only that, whether it is a Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, some kind of RMC plant coming in the city. In Malavni, we closed down 3 RMC plant. In RML Colony, we got a show cause notice issued recently to RMC plant. And many other industries which are polluting in and around, not only in Mumbai, but in Maharashtra also, we have created a big impact. Now yesterday only I got an information that how many trees have been cut in the city of Mumbai, and you will be shocked to learn that during last 6 months, 6 years period, 20,000 full grown trees have been hacked by the BMC by allowing permissions to the builders and developers, including Mumbai Metro Rail Corporation. So, this pro-development agenda of the government is nothing but systematic destruction of the city. We have, I think so, fight, because what we do, we use the Right to Information Act as our backbone. I can go on into the success stories of RTI, whether it is a paper block. Do you know the shelf life of paver block is only 1 year and we have the RTI reply. If the shelf life is just 1 year, then why are we laying these paver blocks year after year? The same paver blocks are taken, removed, reconditioned and again put. So please use the RTI as your tool, and this is the most effective tool. And if you have a personal difficulty, because people sometimes get scared, how can I take authority? Now tomorrow I am going to file a criminal complaint against the Chief Minister of the state. Because in Marol area we have the metro work which is going on. It is going on beyond 10 p.m. As per the noise pollution control regulation, it cannot happen. Constantly I have purchased a decibel meter just to record. I have recorded that. Every day I am continuously 2 days I have dialed 100 number. Sir, tumsa complaint aalela hai, we are taking. I have given them enough time. But tomorrow we are going to file a criminal complaint against the Chief Minister. See, please don't be scared. Nobody is, powerful enough, because we have elected them and they are our servants. Thank you.
I want to answer your question. You said that people from the Catholic community don't come out, they don't do this. Just answer the question of how many of them were there in the pouring rain at Azad Maidan for the DP plan. Just answer this question. Then, okay.
5,000 people. There was no other community there at Azad Maidan. 5,000 people. Sorry. 5,000 people came, and you won't believe, today this morning before coming here, the officer calls from DP department, sir, tumhi te email patholela hai. There is a big discussion going on. The BMC is dead. They get a nightmares when we send their emails. And I will ensure that this DP plan also is scrapped.
Yes.
Another thing to answer you, when we had the Meaty floods, if you remember, AGNI had taken out a Meaty morcha led by somebody who looked like Gandhiji. Father Larry Pereira was the principal of St. Stanislaus at that time. He finished the mass. At the end of the mass, he says, my bike is outside. I'm sitting on the bike, there's a bus at the back, sit at the back, bus, follow me. Yes. Before you knew it, 6 buses from Bandra alone had gone to the Meaty March to join. But I liked the attitude of Father Larry. He said, I am leading this, I'm getting on my bike, I want you behind me. Yes. So, I'm sorry to say, in fact, it is this community who works in the right way.
Yeah.
The last chance. Anybody there? If nobody is there, I take 2 minutes with kind permission, Father. 2 minutes.
You want to take?
Recently I was in Goa.
Talk-
And one
talk-
morning, yeah, anybody?
Teacher wants to say.
Yeah, sorry.
Question now. Sorry, I answered it. 20 years of my working experience in social field. But so ordinary people are sitting here, so we are talking about the Hindi. So, chalega now? Yes, अभी past subject is discussing here. तो इलेक्शन का बारे में बोल रहे हैं. अभी 5 years इलेक्शन करके तो कुर्सी में बिठा दे. उसके बाद में उसके पास जाएगा तो ये लोग को टाइम नहीं है. तो भी फिर काय के लिए इलेक्शन? बीएमसी ऑफिसर्स है, बीएमसी कमिश्नर्स है. फिर काय के लिए कॉर्पोरेटर्स का ड्यूटी क्या है? एमएलए का ड्यूटी क्या है? एमपी का ड्यूटी क्या है? पब्लिक पहले जानकारी करो. बीएमसी में आप लोग जाएगा ना, 2 PG है बीएमसी में. आप लोग कॉन्टैक्ट विद द म्युनिसिपल कमिश्नर. Then to be PG after the Lokshai. How many BMCs are doing the Lokshai? I am asking. I am servicing with the 6 years with the police. Now traffic duty I am standing here. To be Catholic people, कोई भी होने दो. ये लोग asking who is police. अभी कितना standing है ना? Standing over case. I am the Amadni member. So we so many Andolans doing in Asad Maidan. Then after so many cases, international cases, Catholic people, how many people are do? How many people are no? So the international missionaries came here, American missionaries. 8 people's missionaries in Maloney. Maloney में किडनैप कर दिया था missionaries को. रात को 1 दिन पूरा रात में पुलिस ऑफिसर्स के साथ में था मैं अकेली. कोई कैथोलिक पीपल होने दो, मैं मलंगेरे कैथोलिक चर्च मेंबर, कोई भी मेरा हेल्प नहीं किया, तो मिशनरी केस में मैंने माफ कर दिया था। इसके लिए मेरे पीछे आज पड़े थे। कृष्णान जी को मालूम है मेरा कितना प्रॉब्लम्स है। मैं मलोनी चर्च का प्रीस्ट को भी कंप्लेंट कर दिया था, मगर कुछ नहीं किया था। आज पूरे मेरे जान के पीछे पड़े हैं। मैं यही बोलती हूँ, आप लोग बीएमसी में पीजी में अटेंड करो, इधर भी पीजी नहीं है बोलो। अभी आरएमसी प्लान के बारे में बोले थे, वो पेपर मेरे हाथ में ही है। तो अभी 3.5 years मालोनी मला पीनोर्थ में कमीशन के साथ में पीजी में मैं थी। 4 साल 5 साल वो एरिया का कुछ काम नहीं किया था, वो देवेंद्र कुमार जैन सर ने करके दिया। और नार्कोटिक डे आया था तो भी दारू का अंदर पॉइजन डाल दिया था। कितना लोग तो भी हिम्मतदार हो दारू का अंदर पॉइजन है करके बोलने को। तो भी एक पुलिस इंस्पेक्टर बोला था, रात को उसको ट्रांसफर हो गया था। मैं बोली थी, मैं 3 times वो एरिया पे विजिट किया मैं, तो भी कैथोलिक पीपल नहीं था उधर ही। कॉर्पोरेटर नहीं है, कॉर्पोरेटर नियर कॉर्पोरेटर था, नहीं वो कॉर्पोरेटर नहीं आया था। तो भी उधर आज मैं बोलने को शर्म आता है। उधर यंग विडोस है, वो विडोस को लेके जाके प्रोस्टिट्यूशन कर रहे हैं। तो इसी के बारे में एक पुलिस इंस्पेक्टर मुझे बोला मुझे अरेस्ट करेगा करके। मैं पुलिस में था साथ में, तो भी वो एसीबी एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो के इंस्पेक्टर ने पूछे थे तुम क्यों मैं अरेस्ट करेंगे, तो नहीं किया था। ये सीरियस प्रॉब्लम। आई वांट द मीटिंग इन अरेंज इन मालूनी एरिया। यस, all the questions I answered.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Did I have a permission only for 2 minutes from me?
Yes.
With me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
friends,
sir.
I was in Goa very recently. Headlines in Herald, Goa Herald. Archbishop of Goa Church takes the stand to guide the citizens and guide his parishioners for voting. Archbishop of Goa has taken a stand.
Yes.
Headlines in Goa Herald tonight that Archbishop of Goa takes a stand to guide the citizens of Goa for the civic. They are having a state election over there now. There are likewise AGNI body is there in Goa. They have this government of Goa has official recognition because they are non-political NGO to guide the election and bring the awareness over there. You know what is the count of the election last election in Goa? 80%. It was 80%. And then the people of Goa are going to challenge and make it 90%.
Very good.
90%.
Good.
Okay? Now in Bombay, your cardinal also has been in the seat over here. He has given the blessing of a church in the city last September and August to work up church in the city. Recently, on 19th September, we took a meeting in Dhaka. We called 3 corporators of 3 different parties and sorry. And it was very successful meeting. My point of view is this: we have an arm in the city, arm in the church, that is your own arm church in the city to guide you, bring awareness, promote you. Anything is there, you're coordinated in Andheri is, Nelson D'Souza, you can get in contact. And the last and the best part of it is that everything has happened today so beautifully.
I want to say one.
And we are very thankful to all of you. But the vote of thanks goes specially to Justin Nicole.
You know,
Certainly not to me. I have one small business point and then one point to carry out from where we left off. Yes, AGNI is involved with getting more people to vote. But the clusters we form of voters hopefully will continue after the elections to hold those elected to account. We will, that group that has been formed before the elections will continue hopefully after the elections to get more people to participate in government, to make those elected accountable, to make government functioning more transparent, and to enforce the law where the law needs to be enforced. Really thanks really to Father Frank. Thank you so much for inviting us
I'll say one word.
and for organizing the deanery attendance at this meeting. Thank you very, very much indeed, Father. Also, Nelson and his wonderful team because to get a turnout like this on a Sunday morning, as I said, between mass and lunch, is really quite an achievement. A special thanks to Nelson.